All right, folks, back to the special buy of the day. Finally, something a little different. And I can tell you right off the bat, if you're looking for one of these bigger chainsaws, right? Now, remember, Makita has a 16-inch chainsaw. It's exactly the same as this 14, except one has a 14-inch bar and one has a 16-inch bar. So you could buy a 16-inch bar for this. All right. You have the same performance as their 16-inch. You're getting four 5 amp hour batteries, dual charger, dual USB. Now, this is even more money than this saw, which is kind of weird, especially when we saw last year this saw going. Now, remember, in store, $199 bare tool. But towards the end of that promo, this saw, which one of the best saws I think on the market, in my opinion, um, was going for like 129. I think the lowest I seen it was like bare bottom, like $110. Okay, now obviously that was once in a lifetime, and that's why the videos that I did, and I probably did three of them when they were sub 150, was if you're looking for something super compact, super lightweight, this is the saw. And I'm telling you, for 150, it's a killer. So obviously now prices have gone up, 449. Still get those four batteries. Now this is that 16-inch top handle. I've yet to try this. All right, and it's only $20 more than the 10-inch. All right. Um, Actually, you know what? Now this makes sense. Because I'm like, something's not right. Because this is the 14-inch. All right. My bad. And I'm going to be honest with you. I never knew they had a 14-inch. I knew they had a 16-inch. And remember, the 10-inch chainsaw was only an 18 volt. So as soon as I looked at it, I saw X2. But I didn't know they had a 14-inch as well. And obviously the huge price increase. But 449, 469. Again, just looking at these two again, I had no idea they had a 14-inch. I know they had a 16, and I was very eager on getting it. Now, just really without doing any, um, you know, investigation here, I can guarantee it's probably the same thing with this chainsaw. All right, basically the same exact chainsaw, except one has a 14-inch bar and one has a 16-inch bar. These are major savings, guys, because this 16-inch saw is usually, well, you're getting an extra two batteries, but I've seen this saw for like $569 with just the two batteries that, the normal kit. So it's like $100 cheaper and you're getting two batteries. Now, I don't know if the prices come down on this saw or not, but obviously this is a top handle. So they have a 10-inch, 18 volt, a 14-inch X2, so 36 volt, and a 16-inch. All right. And of course, they have a 14-inch and a 16-inch X2. So no one has more variety, whether it's top handle. I don't know if they still make that old. I still have it. I love it. The 12-inch 36 volt. That was actually brushed. That's how old that is. These are all brushless, obviously. But a lot of OPE stuff. Here's that power head. Now, this is the X2 power head. There's a deal going on in store with the new 18-volt power head with, the trimmer attachment. You can either get the blower, the pole saw. All right, here's just the trimmer. I think these trimmers are absolutely the best out there. Yes, now the Milwaukee's great. And again, It really comes down to the battery. Now, if you look at it, 2.5s are going to give you really about the same as a 9, maybe even the same as a 12. And with 2 batteries, this is actually lighter than Milwaukee's string trimmer. So weight-wise, not saying Milwaukee's bad. It's very close. They're both, you can't miss with either one. And obviously with the blower, Milwaukee's still number 1. But let me tell you, Makita with their new blower has made some headway. But anyway, here is their... Now, I would not recommend this lawnmower. This is probably the 3rd or 4th year this mower's been out. They got a brand new one out. That's $4.99. That comes with the batteries. And I think you got a steel deck with it. And instead of it being a 17-inch, I believe it's a 20-inch at least. Did a video, or actually I think I did a post on Instagram. But this is obviously their homeowner model, but it's very, you got a plastic deck. I don't know if I would go this route with that another new, we're still waiting for Milwaukee's first. Makita's probably has 6, 7 different lawnmowers out. At least. All right, here's some gas-powered stuff we'll skip over. Here's their 18-volt trimmer, $149. All right, with some trimmer line. And the Makita trimmer line, the new trimmer line, is really good. Look at this, $99 for a 150cc gas push mower. This Sunjoe stuff I'd stay away from, personally. I'm sure some of it might not be too bad, but I mean, if you just look at the build quality and really the price here. Then you got some new stuff here. I don't know what company this is. Oh, this is Yard Force. Save $129. Okay. Yeah, Yard Force is pretty good. I think was it Yard Force? I think it was Yard Force. Looks like a pretty solid mower here. Looks like a steel deck. $469. Remember, this looks like it is a push. Oh, this is self-propelled. Yeah, it's self-propelled. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And you're getting 2 batteries with it, but you're getting a 4 and a 2.5. Remember, this is 60 volt, so a 4 amp hour 60 volt battery is pretty big. It doesn't have any reviews. Yard Force. I mean, I would get the Makita personally. Hanks. We got Hanks. All right, we got a 16-inch Hanks and a 20-inch Hanks. We got a whole bunch of Hanks. All right, we got a string trimmer, blower, chainsaw. HENX. I don't know much about this. To spend $349 on this, though, you would have to be out of your goddamn mind. This is a very weird looking mower. I mean, this is basically like a Ryobi, with the deck lift on the side here, or the Heart. It's a 40 volt, just like the Heart, that, $249. The Heart folds down just like this. I don't know why you would pay. I mean, well, I guess you're getting 2 batteries with it would be the only. What size batteries? It is a brushless motor. 3-in-1. Oh, so it does mulch. Wait, 3-in-1. Obviously, it mulches. I don't know if we have a side discharge. It doesn't tell you the batteries. Greenworks Pro. You could save $36 on the Hanks 7.5 amp hour. 7.5 amp hour battery you're getting. All right, so definitely a little bit bigger than the Ryobi and the Heart. I don't see any type of 3-in-1 here, though. I don't see a side discharge. Hanks, tell you, the outdoor OPE stuff must be just, you always hear me say it, the margins must be incredible. New this season. This might be a Home Depot brand. I don't know. You got lights. I mean, the one there for what? $243. I mean, that is a 16-inch. I don't know. The blower, 530 CFM. 24-inch hedge trimmer for one. I mean, this is expensive stuff, kind of. I mean, I don't know. $260 for the chainsaw. Here's a good deal. You get the 300-watt power inverter and the 5 amp hour battery with a rapid charger. Here's two 150s for $99. This is already on sale, guys. They already knocked $160 off this thing. So if you're thinking about getting that Milwaukee power station, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, the Ego is I don't know. If you don't have batteries, I'd go with this one. All right? And especially that you can chain these together. And what you're hoping, only thing you're hoping for out of this one is at some point they have the solar adapter like the Ego. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have that Milwaukee. That thing would be the last one on earth I would buy. All right. Now, again, I love the DeWalt. If you can get the DeWalt for $399, right? I mean, obviously, we've done videos where it was $199 bare tool, $399 with 4 batteries. Now it's kind of back up to, I think, $499 or $599 with the batteries. I don't know. If you're going to spend that much, I would look at one of these, even though it's really the same wattage. The fact that you're putting 440 volt or 460 volt compared to 418 volt, the runtime is just much better with these. The batteries are pretty cheap, especially with the Ryobi. That's another reason why I like this. I mean, you can get knockoff Amazon 40 volt batteries, all right, for like $50 or $60. Now, obviously, those are the 2.5s, but probably $100 for 5s. Now, hopefully, they come out with some bigger batteries. I mean, the 6 is a big battery. It's a big 40 volt battery, but you'd like to see at least a 7.5 come out. And again, if they come out with that solar adapter at some point, and it's just, I mean, here. I mean, you're looking at 3,600 running watts. All right? 3,600 running watts. Another thing with the DeWalt, you really only have one 120. Here you got 3. You got the nice digital dash. I mean, this is a great deal for $629, guys. And you're getting the batteries with it. Now, remember, the Ego's $499. If you have a lot of Ego batteries, as of today, I would probably maybe still go with the Ego. But that you have no idea how big these MX batteries are unless you've seen. They are they make the Ego 7.5 amp hour batteries look like 18 volt batteries. All right. Here's some more Jacare. And this is really dropped too, guys. This is an 1800. All right, remember, this is not lithium ion, though. But I remember this thing was like, I think $12.99 at one time. This is good because you can chain this one together too. All right, but this is not lithium ion batteries in here. But with this one, you can hook up solar pretty easily, I believe. I think that's the one. I mean, a lot of this stuff. Like, I can't believe there's a deal on the Ryobi literally 2 weeks after it initially came out. I'm going to have a video, guys, on these. These are great. You guys know about, the 100 watt Westinghouse power station I did the video on. All right. They got 2 new ones out. The 150 or the iGen 200 and the iGen 300. All right. We'll talk about them. And here is the iGen 600. They got some Baja. Now here's your gas generators. Some pretty good deals. I mean, it's that these inverter generators have dropped so much. I mean, look at this one. $669. And this, you can use your 18 volt Ryobi batteries with it. Yes. So it kind of has an electric start, and that's how it uses the electric start, is with your 18 volt battery. All right. So, I mean, this thing, saving $80. Do you really need that? Now you got to carry a battery with you. I mean, I guess you can leave it in there, and it'll probably work for years. Like, you just stick this battery in here and never take it out. It'll probably start your generator for like 3 years without you having to charge it again. All right, brand new, $669, 2300, starting 1800, running. All right, here is the Westinghouse. This you're going to have 2200 for $429. So, I mean, this is $250 cheaper than this one. All right, it doesn't have the electric start, but if you don't need it, same thing here, 2000 watts. All right, well, this is 1600. And this is 1800. The other one's 22. This one's 18. Yeah, this one's 22. This is a really good deal. You're saving a lot of money on this one, on this Westinghouse here. Sportsman. You got some other stuff here. 1,000 or an 800. No, I'd stay away from that. No, these aren't good deals at all. A Power. Look at this monster. You can get a 30, let's see how many running watts. Oh, it's 3,500. I mean, this is pretty darn cool. 3,500 watts for $649 now. I mean, if they're getting, the reviews are a little shady with this, but. And power, green power, pressure washers. All right, so a lot of OPE stuff today. Some good deals all over the place. OPE, Makita, I like. I like some of the generators, but longer show today. But don't get the hanks.